welcome back. I know it's been a long time. We had a family reunion over the weekend, but I'll spare you those details and instead continue on our voting, which was kind of interesting because it seemed like most of the people on the forums wanted to go along, and most of the people on YouTube, well, all 2 votes on YouTube, didn't. It's kind of weird the way the voting breaks down sometimes. But anyway, the the voting, which I remember specifically, is one person saying we can always use cannon fodder, came out that we should go with, or let Siegfried come with us.
Niezły pomysł. Chodźmy razem.
Zatem prowadź, Wiedźminie.
But first, let's kill some drowners. So much for pathing. Alright. Nice. Looks like we've got another level up. I think that makes us 6 talent points total. I'll make sure to put a link in the thread. Gotta go with some useful stuff. Uh-oh. And another drowner. Yeah, it looks like we're getting to the point where if you don't have a bonus to hit from a weapon skill, you won't be able to use these secondaries anymore. Which is kind of weird that, you know, after Chapter 1, none of those weapons are useful anymore. Not good enough. Yeah, you'll notice we are reset on most of our inventory since we were in jail. For some reason we have 2 boxes of dice. I guess one of them was from the elf that got sentenced to death. So, it's weird. I guess they didn't need to put all those other dice boxes there since you absolutely couldn't avoid getting one in jail. But they've given us some basic potions. Yeah, sometimes potions won't stack if they have like a dominant ingredient in them. You can't stack them with regular. But that's about it. Nothing super exciting. Oh, I should actually take my loot. Alright, now if we check our map, we'll see that, like the outside area, we can't see too much of the sewers yet. Exit to Temple Quarter, Cockatrice there. Well, we know where our main place to go is. Oh, next to our underground plant book, I believe, we can pick up a little green mole. It is kind of good to keep your eye open for other loot. All this stuff is decent to have. The cordial's really only good for drinking contests, I think. And we never did get back to that drunken casino. Sure, victory. Sometimes you'll get that where you'll knock a body up against a wall and the ragdolling will just keep it standing there. If nothing else, Siegfried's serving us as a source of light and keeping some of the monsters off us, although group style we could probably take them on pretty easily. Let's see, that's the exit, which we will not be doing yet. We'll take the long way around. Another whetstone. Probably want to use one of those before we hit the Cockatrice. Knight's corpse, eh? Well, if there's a knight's corpse, that might mean the Cockatrice is nearby, so we'll use the whetstone early. How don't those stack? Oh, grindstone, a little bit nicer than the whetstone. But I like to use things in order because I'm that kind. Oh, interesting. Wearing the image of the lion-headed spider. Describe. Ooh, lion-headed spider cult. Well, we'll check all that stuff after we get out of the sewers. First things first, we need the Cockatrice, and we need to get out of here, and we need all of our gear back. They're trying to set up that the Cockatrice is dangerous by showing it kill a drowner, but I don't think that's really a good way to convince anyone of anything at this point. Let's see, if we check, we can see that the whetstone gave us 10% damage for 15 hours, which is pretty nice. Ooh! Knockdown! Knockdown is bad. Okay, good. If you get knocked down sometimes, it'll just end your game entirely. But it looks like the Cockatrice can't do a finisher, so we're okay. Good enough.
Kuroliszek pokonany. Teraz musimy się stąd wydostać.
Udało się, ale chyba nie damy rady wrócić tą samą drogą.
Chodź za mną, doprowadzę cię do wyjścia. Weź ze sobą głowę kuroliszka. Vincent dobrze płaci za podobne trofea.
Dobrze, chociaż to paskudztwo obrzydliwie śmierdzi.
But hey, money's money. And, oh, that's interesting. Sephiroth. Basically a little jewel or a little plaque. When we, I cut out the discussion that we had with Siegfried, and Siegfried, he came off as smug to some of the YouTubers, and I can see why. But when he's telling you all these things about the Cockatrice, the only reason he knows all that stuff, he reveals, is because his father was a knight who used to hunt monsters and had a big book with a bunch of them in them. The Cockatrice page was the only one that survived, though, when his father was eaten by a manticore. So he's not being smug entirely. He's just.
Wyjście z kanałów to te drzwi za mną. Tutaj się rozstaniemy. Jednak
Cicho, słyszę kroki.
to dziwne. Mało kto ma odwagę się tu zapuszczać.
Yeah, look out for Lionhead Spider Cult. Aww. Apparently they're more interested in the knight than they are in me. That's good. I'll give us some steel swords once we can come around to loot again.
Starzy znajomi?
Powiedzmy, zbiry ze znakiem Salamandry prześladują mnie już od jakiegoś czasu.
To ciekawe. Kto wiedział, że będziesz w kanałach? Kto zdążyłby zwołać bandytów?
Kapitan straży, który mnie aresztował. Klawisz z więzienia. I więźniowie. Walczyłem z Kuroliszkiem, żeby odzyskać wolność.
Jeśli chodzi o przywódcę tych zbirów, grono podejrzanych jest niewielkie. Wiesz co? Mam w Wyzimie znajomego detektywa. Idź i porozmawiaj z nim.
Niezły pomysł. Może fachowiec będzie mógł mi pomóc. A co ty zamierzasz?
Muszę załatwić kilka spraw na posterunku zakonu. Potem poszukam innej bestii. Świat nadal jest pełen potworów.
Widziałem, że umiesz sobie z nimi radzić. Ja tymczasem udam się do loży. Muszę odzyskać moje rzeczy.
Sprawdź wszystko 2 razy. Siemko ma nie najlepszą reputację.
Wynośmy się stąd.
Oto klucz otwierający drzwi do miasta. Zamknąłem je kilka dni temu, żeby Kuroliszek nie wydostał się na zewnątrz.
Dzięki. Wolałbym nie wracać tą samą drogą.
Gdybyś jeszcze kiedyś zawitał do kanałów, może się spotkamy. Czasami wyprawiam się tu na poszukiwanie potworów.
Święta misja ochrony ludzkości i tak dalej, co?
Niepotrzebna ironia. Jesteśmy po tej samej stronie. Kiedyś to zrozumiesz.
Do zobaczenia, Siegfriedzie.
Cieszę się, że cię poznałem, Wiedźminie. Gdybyś się za mną stęsknił, będę na posterunku w Wyzimie.
Oh, he didn't have much health left. Yikes. I don't want to die. And blueberries. Oh, Tamarian steel sword. Tamarian steel sword suck. We gotta get back and get a Witcher steel sword.